Wait. It says excellent connection. Okay. It's probably going to be touch and go here for the first few minutes. Yeah. Alright. Let's pop out the chat. So, streaming again, and this time I've got that little VGA monitor that I can pop the chat out onto. Sick. That's nice. I like that. So if anybody want to come say what up, come say what up. We're going to be playing some BeamNG. Looked at the little poll that I bought out. I think only like 2 people voted, but you know, that's pretty average turnout for my channel. You guys want to see stuff for CRTs and tech, so I know where my audience lies. I knew that already, really, but you know, might as well throw out some other shit too once in a while, and this is one of them. As long as OBS Studio wants to cooperate with me, we should be good to go here once BeamNG cooperates, which might take a while. So hey, maybe we'll have some viewers by the time I actually get up to playing BeamNG. That'd be nice. I've got both of my monitors set to decently low res. The VGA monitor, like I said in the last video, can only go to 640 by 480 at 60 Hertz, so it's trapped at that low resolution. My ViewSonic I have down at 800 by 600 at 90 Hertz right now. I think I could push 100 Hertz, but I don't really want to push it, especially since I'm changing my resolution through X-Render, excuse me. And if you change your resolution to the wrong one in X-Render, you just gotta restart the computer because now you can't see. I mean, I guess I could have seen on the other screen, but still, I'd just rather not push it. 90 Hertz is more than enough for me. Anything above 70, 75 Hertz on a CRT looks pretty much fine to me. Controversial opinion. I don't need no 144, 200 Hertz. Give me 75, I'm good to go. CRTs have no latency anyway. I'm using PS2 keyboard and mouse and everything. I'm pretty much as low latency as you get with this system already. It's too bad that it's kind of hard to get Unreal Tournament and get 1999 Game of the Year edition running. Also, shout out to Rocky DA Productions for anybody who's watching this later on down the line or now. Dude's like badass as shit. I hope we can do a video together soon. Hell, maybe we could play some Unreal, man. You know, I can always get another computer running. I've got Pentium class computers and old Celeron systems and shit out the ass still, so really, if anybody wants to play some old video games, I really enjoy getting the multiplayer aspect of a lot of those old games working again. It's a fun little kind of back pastime I've had for a long time, so anybody wants to play Unreal Tournament, Duke Nukem, Doom, stuff like that, I'm down. On original hardware. I'll kick your ass on dial-up. Alright. Looks like we got a good stream health. Do. Like I said in the previous video, BeamNG can take a long time. Long time for this to process. So, yay for me. Excuse me. Yeah, running with these small monitors, 800 by 600 and 640 by 480 are really not bad at all. Particularly the ViewSonic. I run this one at 1024 by 768 most of the time, which a lot of people would say is kind of high for a 15-inch, but this one does a great job. and it can run all the way up to 1280 by 960, 1280 by 1024, 1280 by 960, really. But I don't like to run it up that high. That is a little bit high for a 15-inch, but 1024 by 768 in most cases looks great on this monitor. So 800 by 600 just looks really crispy and sharp. I can see scan lines already, so tells you the health of the monitor is nice. As for the VGA display, it does a great job. It's really actually been doing a fine job over the last few days that I've had it working. No hiccups. It hasn't, like, I'm sure some of you guys who might be watching this in the future, because there's no one watching now, I'm sure some of you guys might have picked up a CRT, whatever, at some point. There's a problem here. You might have gotten a CRT, picked it up, whatever, turned it on, and like it worked, but it starts to arc on the inside and do weird things and bug out. And if you're not paying attention to it, like at the moment that it does it, you'll never know it did it. But CRTs like to do that. They'll just go quick, like, have a seizure real quick while you're not looking. This one hasn't done that. In all the time that I have had it on, I haven't seen it wig out, bug out, anything once. So I'm very happy. BeamNG will cooperate today. Looks like that's a good sign. Yeah, maybe I'll go ahead and bring out some of the old iron from the beginning of the channel. I don't know if anybody is watching. I guess there is somebody watching right now. Hello, Mr. Sir, who's watching. I don't know if anybody is watching here or later that's been with this channel for all like 9 years that it's existed, but some of the same cars that I made in automation way back when, they still have like legacy now. Their names and shit still get used. They have different generations and stuff. Now, automation is a very fun game. For any gearheads that might be watching, great game. Designing cars is fiddly as hell, but once you get the hang of it, it's fun. It just takes a minute to get a hang of it. Looks like BeamNG is going to get confused and think that I'm still running in 1024 by 768, but I should be able to fix that. Hope. Bobbala hobbala. You know, I should probably switch this to being like over here so I'm not popping it up in you guys' faces all the time. Yeah, not responding. It usually doesn't for a minute. Okay. Boom. You'd be surprised at how much you can still use a 640 by 480 display for. The chat window seems to fit perfectly fine. The YouTube streaming window actually seems to fit fine. OBS Studio has a little problem, but it's not bad enough that I can't use it. Like a tiny bit of it's cut off, but not bad enough that I care. So we're good there. This is probably going to run like shit because it's going to have to display a little chunk of the game on the other screen. Let me try and fix this because that's not good. Graphics. I think. Maybe? I don't know. No, wait, it'd be in display, huh? Window, do I have to just, like, make the window smaller? That's annoying. Can I put it in full screen? 800, 600, refresh rate. I'll put it up to 85, apply. Is it going to actually work, or is it just going to crash? It's probably just going to crash. Oh, it did work. It did work. Sick. Alright. Let's reactivate all those mods. BeamNG's nothing without them. Yeah. Let's do that. Alright, where am I going? Let's see, freaking crap. Alright, viewers, where am I going, actually? I should have more than one. Holy crap. I feel like a freaking popular guy. Where am I going? We'll go. We'll go to my favorite course for now, Utah. Fairly unintense on the resources. It's fun to drive around, and it's fairly similar to Nevada's topography. Rocky and dry and boring. Great for cars, though. Very good for cars. You can just haul ass, and there's nothing in front of you. It's great. I'm surprised the game is running at all. Just I'm on dual monitors right now, going with the stream. This is cool. Kind of funny to me that it would take me being away from a city to be in a position where I can have my modern computer and be streaming and all that fun stuff. I'm sure my CPU is loving this. Whatever. My computer's an old security camera server, so it should have a little bit of power, right? Right? Oh, evidently it does. Wow, that is running flawlessly. Holy crap. That looks great. Yes. Oh, dude. I'm streaming right now, and it looks fan-frickin-tastic. Let me tell you. I might just keep my resolution down at 800 by 600, because it really does not affect... The only thing that it might affect is video editing, but I can always bump the resolution up when I want to do that. But let's just drive a street car for now. RMC Cortana, which would, if anybody's been watching the channel for 9 years, you might recognize the name at least. The car is not quite the same because it's an older one. Grabbing something. Alright, chat. Let's get ready to rumble. I know, it's not quite the prettiest model for automation. In fact, it's pretty hideous. Inside and out, like it's got problems. But it's like thrown together, okay? I work more on the motors than the cars themselves, alright? The outside is alright, I think. Looks okay. I'll give you a sin. But it goes though. For a car from the 70s, it fucking goes. So what you guys want to talk about? Because honestly, I'm down for just about anything. What's been going on? Just, honestly, what's been going on with my subscribers, huh? Because if you're watching this, chances are you're probably subscribed. I'm not exactly sure how else you could even get to my stream. I'm not exactly a big channel. I don't think I'd pop up on YouTube's features while I'm streaming. Oh, keep closing the game and shit. It minimizes every time I touch the chat. Yeah, how have my subscribers been doing? Because, I mean, I have been gone for about 3 years. Gone for, really for more than that. As far as doing regular videos go, it's really been more about 4 years. Because even 3 years ago, I was only posting once every frickin' 3-4 months. So it's really been more like 4 or 5 years since I really was active, excuse me, on this channel. And it kind of saddens me. This channel was fun to be on back in the day. You know, this is not meant for the street, but we're gonna drive it there anyway. Turn that down, that way it's not echoing in the mic so much. I bet it's hard to hear me over the fucking car. GT40 with this one. It's that is a hard one to do. You'll see the later one in this video during the stream probably. It's a little faster than this one. It's an earlier model. It's hard to drive in this game, or really any game. This game in particular, it's hard to drive in this game. Too realistic. I haven't tried this game with a wheel though. I would love to do that at some point. Try to do the steering wheel. I've heard it's a load of fun. I still like to drive like this most of the time anyway. I'm dead. I'm not dead. I like to drive like this most of the time anyway. I figure steering wheel probably actually would be pretty cool. Oh shit. Yeah, this car wasn't exactly made for hill climbs either. Because, this one's tuned for midfield actually. I don't know. How many of you guys have played Gran Turismo? If you've played Gran Turismo, you know what midfield raceway is. And, someone modded it into this game. I absolutely love going around it. And that's what this car here is tuned for. Oh, I'm dead. Yep, dead. Dead. Hella dead. So dead. Everybody's so quiet today. I actually had somebody say a couple of things in the chat yesterday. That was pretty cool. Or it wasn't yesterday, it was the other day. Who am I to say? Alright. Yeah, let's pull out that newer. You know what? Let's actually go to like midfield raceway. I can just throw this thing around the track a few times. Might be a little easier that way. Or actually, yeah, let's do the automation test track. I feel like it's honestly kind of cheating if I go to midfield because I've been racing on that track in games since I was like 4 or 5 years old, you know, so it's kind of unfair if I'm going to a raceway that like I know how to take that course too well. It doesn't matter what car I'm driving, it's pretty easy for me to go around that. But the automation test track, I'm already blanking on what that course is like. Kind of remember some of the turns, but I don't remember the whole thing. Either way, though, my powerful babies here should do something. Should do pretty good, I think. Midfield raceway is actually kind of a bitch. At least in Gran Turismo, it sure as hell is. That, let's see, it's the second turn on midfield raceway. Yeah, it's a doozy. Especially if you're in a car that does not grip well across a turn. Like if you're in a Superbird or something. Good luck, buddy. I like going LMP2 when I'm going around midfield raceway for that reason. They grip. But going around that course in like an old muscle car or something, horrible. Absolutely horrible. Here we go, let the track load in. I don't know how intense this shouldn't be a very intense course, I don't think, right? I don't know. Well, looks like it'll do alright. Sweet. I want to say I have the stream set to either 25 or 30 FPS. I could probably bump it up next stream with it performing as well as it is. But let's take the older one around first. Because this one's a really fun car, I won't lie. With the big old V8, it's a little different than the other one. The other one's got a twin-turboed V6 in it, which reacts very differently from this. Big old thing with its fucking ass weight, it drives a little different. Bitch up a little bit because it is cold with this track. Sorry about the clackety click of my keyboard. It's a Model M, as I've shown before, so it's loud. It's always going to be. Yeah, this car is really fun. It's been tweaked a lot. Like, this is a very what I guess lore friendly would be a late iteration of this car. The design is originally 66. This is a 72. So it's actually kind of the last of its body style of its race car. This was already kind of a phase-out design by the time this one was brought up. But it's the best handling of any of them. So it's the one that I usually export and drive. I have a lot of different versions of this car. They were designed a while ago, so if you see some little weirdness like that right there next to that bed, that's because its design hasn't been cleaned up in a minute. I really should go into automation and clean them up a little bit. But I'll tell you what, I've just been downright lazy. Working a full-time job. Hard to find time for games. This thing around. Still not even showing anything in the freaking tent games, so that's fun. Hopefully I'm showing something by the time we get back to the straightaway. For some reason, it has turned the center of the steering wheel in all of these race cars that I've made into a light. So now it just shines, into your vision when you drive these at night, which makes it really annoying because it's fun to drive on dark tracks. Midfield Raceway, modded in this game in particular, has a really good day-night cycle, lighting on the track and everything. Very fun. So I really should get into automation and clean these up ASAP. It sucks to not be able to drive them today. Yeah, I think this is I want to say this is a 413 cubic inch V8, something like that. Big block. Big block American style push rod V8. Here we go. Car gets swirly, as most 60s Le Mans cars do. Plus, I do think some of the settings have been fucking with because of updates. Holy shit! That has never happened to this car before. Wow. You saw it here on stream, folks. It's the first time that has ever happened to this car. I've driven this car a lot of times and I've never flipped it over a fucking turn like that. Wow. Just because I'm streaming. Wow. Yeah. Looks like it's still good to go. We're alright. Oil return to the crankcase. There we go. Well, hopefully that doesn't happen more than once because it's not very good. Oh shit! It's not happy, but it's okay. It's still steer straight, so alright. Aerodynamics is compromised, though. Aerodynamics is clearly compromised. It's okay. Get around this fucking track. That's the last thing I did. I really need to get a controller or something. Especially because most of what I play on a computer is like driving games like this. Yeah, I'm just going to the car. I'm making it to the finish line. If I can stop hitting the wrong buttons. Yeah, I really need to get a controller. It's not taking anymore. Okay. Never mind, we're not making it back to the finish line. Guess we'll get out the next version of the car. Why not? Get to some wrecking soon, too. But, I don't know, I just figured out how to, actually get this car exported properly. I wanted to... So is this a V8 car, then? I'm a little confused because there's two different versions of this car. And I think one of them might be... No? No, I think that is a V8. No. V6. That's a V6. Okay, so there's just two exports of the same car. Okay. Whatever. Sorry if that's a bit loud on stream. You know, in fact, let me see if I need to adjust that, because I bet that's kind of loud on stream. Okay, never mind. I can't even figure out if I have to adjust it because it'll close the game. Sorry, Chad, if it's a little loud in the stream. This would be 1973's Revan. You can kind of tell that it's the same car. It's really far behind. Holy shit. Oh fuck. Sandbar save me! Being a keyboard player makes this extreme. All on that this time, not the fact that I think there has definitely been an update to this game because these cars were definitely not this squirrely before. So we'll go ahead and put the automation cars away for now. Evidently they need to be updated. Lolly lolly la. Let's go somewhere else. Let's go to industrial site. Why not? I almost never go to this map. I never have a reason to go here. Put it in the chat. Does anybody else in BeamNG ever go to this map? Because, like, I mean, like, I can maybe count on my hand the times I've gone here. I think there's a track on here or something for drifting. But that's about it. And if you want to drive industrial trucks and stuff, which I often do, but I usually like driving them in Utah. Anywhere. There's a lot of different things that you can do in the terrain on Utah. It's fun. We'll try screwing around with some BeamNG cars. See if my frame rate stays consistent. I think with the monitors being set to low resolution like this and all, even this old 780 Ti really shouldn't have much of a problem ever displaying any of this. BeamNG's also become a lot more optimized over the years. It's not the hard as hell to run game that it used to be. So that's good. What do I want to drive? Okay, you know what? I gotta talk about this for a second, just because I want to. So let's get. Oh, yeah, we'll get the even cooler one. We'll get the really cool one that has them. So this is something I've seen in games recently that I never thought I would see, but I'm so happy. These right here. Way cool, dude. What's up? Not too bad tonight, actually. Having myself a fun sit down and playing some video games for you guys. What you doing? How you been? Remember how to game and find out where I am. Where is stuff here? You know what, we'll go over here and say I picked up a load. How about that? I love the waypoint and GPS system in here. But what I was talking about a second ago, before I derailed my thoughts. Just got back from shopping. Oh, that's always fun. Like grocery shopping or like buying cool shit shopping? Because one of those is a lot more fun than the other. Like that's the difference between a good day and a, I just got done shopping. Screen is black. Okay, thank you for letting me know. What? Oh, I see what's going on. Let me add window capture. Yeah, create new. Select window. That. Yes. And I think that's all I have to do. Maybe. Okay, let me put that over that. Go back to this. Okay, figured it out. Sorry about that. Okay, so I've just been blabbing on about nothing this entire time. Okay, good to know. Got groceries. So it was a midday. Can you see the game now? Hope you at least got like good groceries. I hope it wasn't just like ramen. Sweet! It's working. Alright, so I've just been blabbing on about nothing for like, I don't know how many minutes now. How long has this stream even been going? Thank you for the heads up, way cool dude. If it wasn't for you, I would have no idea. I'd just be blabbing into the darkness here. Yeah, I hope you got some good groceries. Because I've been on those days where it's just like ramen and, I don't know, like a case of discount soda. And that's it. Those days suck. So I hope you got some good groceries. No. Yeah, I really need like a steering wheel and clutch and everything for this. That'd be a lot cooler than trying to clack away at it on my keyboard here. But what I was saying before was one thing I never thought I would see actually detailed added into games is what's on this truck right now. These demountable wheels that are on this truck. And you can get them on the big old T-Series trucks as well. But I guess the colloquialism for these would be Dayton's. And yeah, I've always, like, when I was a kid growing up, I don't know, I noticed weird details about shit, and that's something I always noticed was all the really cool big trucks that I loved looking at when they passed by. They had these. They all had these, or at least a big chunk of them did. So, you know, seeing them detailed in a game like BeamNG, and there's also mods for them in like American Truck Simulator and stuff, it's pretty cool. In fact, it's extremely cool. I'm always somebody for details, especially in automotive games, because I'm kind of a gearhead. So seeing just little stuff like this, that's really what makes me happy in a game. Like the crash physics and all, like the tire physics and everything already make this game badass. But just that little extra, that makes it all just that much cooler to me. And I remember when this game first came out, I was already like mesmerized by it in 2013. Of course, I was a little kid. But I was mesmerized by this game when it was first coming around. And over time, it's just gotten more and more amazing. This is one of the few games. This, Minecraft. This and Minecraft, and I guess Kerbal Space Program, really, are the only They're the only games that I've watched develop as I've grown up that I've been like, yes, no matter like what they've done, they really haven't set the game back with any updates. They've only brought it forward, and I've really enjoyed that. I mean, Minecraft, it's kind of debatable now. Like, I haven't played modern Minecraft in years, I'm not gonna lie to you. I haven't played a modern version of Minecraft since like oh gosh. I think 1.7.10 was the last version of Minecraft that I was really like playing. I remember the alpha and the beta days. But it's still an awesome game, and evidently it's still popular as shit. But then again, maybe that's not a really good marker because so is Fortnite. Fortnite sucks. I'm like driving around in circles here. Hold on. Oh, you gotta give me a minute here. New driver. This is a legal alcohol state. We're not in the U.S. I can do what I want. We're in a video game. Yeah, let's just take this to a mud pit. You know what? It's a big old truck. It's got these beautiful bias ply, knobby zipper tread tires, and a giant load on the back. Let's just take it to a mud bog and have fun. Obligatory cigar light. Hope it's not too loud on the stream, by the way. I don't know if you're still here, Way Cool Dude, but if you could let me know if the volumes are okay with my mic and the game and all that other stuff, that'd be awesome. Thank you. 1.12.2, I know my brother plays that version a lot. I know it's got like the best mod support, at least from what he says, so yeah, if I were to get back into the game, it's probably volume's fine. Thank you very much, sir. Yeah, 1.12.2, I've heard it's very moddable, so I guess if I were to get back into the game, that'd be a good place to start. But every time I've played the game in recent years, because I've played the game in the last few years, I always end up going back to the roots. I go back to Alpha, like Alpha 1.1, Alpha 1.2, and I just play that, vanilla. Honestly, like Minecraft is practically therapy to me. I don't know if anybody else feels the same, but like to me, Minecraft is fairly therapeutic. Mr. Moltar, can you bring the Canadian tobacco? Ah, yes, the Canadian tobacco, my friend.
One moment.
Thank you very much, my friend.
What are you more at now? Yeah, very nice, my friend.
Say hello to Moltar chat. He's a fine fellow that I live with here, and we get along just so good. Since I brought up Minecraft, thoughts on the Minecraft movie? I think it's hilarious, honestly. I haven't seen it. Way Cool Dude says hi, Moltar.
Hello.
But the Minecraft movie, as far as my own personal opinion, I haven't seen it, so I'm not gonna comment on the movie itself because like that'd be unfair, honestly. But like just the fact they got Jack Black playing it, it's hilarious. It's hard for me to think of Minecraft as a movie already because it's a game that has like very arbitrary direction, if any. You know, like you beat the Ender Dragon, sure, but that's really not the story of the game. There really isn't one, so you know, it's kind of hard to think of what a movie plot would be for Minecraft. The fact they got Jack Black in it, the fact they got a frickin' Minecraft Jack Black action figure, it's hilarious.
It'll be the day when they make like a Roblox movie. Then I think
oh god, a Roblox movie.
When that starts happening, because there's already Roblox toys to my knowledge.
Oh god.
So I wouldn't be shocked.
See, last I remember, Roblox was still just like it was a crappy web program that a lot of people said would give you a virus.
Yeah, I mean, I got a virus from getting it, but I was also like 7 years old when I got it, so I probably did download it.
Oh no! Oh no!
Very likely I did.
So Moltar, what's your opinion on the Minecraft movie, huh?
I think we live in very fascinating times, and it'll be very funny to see where this. I don't know. I think it's probably an alright movie. Not my thing.
You talk so low, I can almost guarantee that you sound like.
Well, this is my opinion.
Cheers, Mr. Moltar.
My opinion on Minecraft. It's obviously a movie meant for the adult audience that very much enjoys Minecraft.
Yeah, no, honestly, I probably won't watch it. I mean, it's just not my thing. Honestly, Minecraft has been one of those things where I love it. I was a part of when it was first coming around, but I don't think I'd love to see a movie of it all that much. But it's just funny. Having Jack Black in it makes me laugh, which is just funny enough for me. But your opinion on what if there was a Roblox movie? That's what I want to hear. What is your opinion on what that would be like? To making a Minecraft movie, just not to make one, since like you said, Minecraft doesn't have much of a story. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I can't imagine a plot to Minecraft the movie. Like, I try to think of when I plot. Your voice apparently sounds fine.
Oh, cool.
But I can't, like, when I think of me playing Minecraft, I'm like, well, what's the plot to me playing the game? And I'm like, I don't know, build, get rich, fuck bitches, bruh. I don't know. You know,
You gotta get. Well, fuck, if you open and hoop it and push together, then you know you ain't Minecraft fucking dude.
Yeah, no, like, I can't think of what the plot of me playing Minecraft is, so I can't think of the plot of what Minecraft would be.
Obviously, exactly like what it is when you fucking play Minecraft.
Like, what is it, just Autism the movie? Because, like,
you know what? Based on all the names, it might just
Or
be.
then again, there's already Sonic the movie, though.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no! Fucked myself!
Oh, and the Mario movie, oh my god.
Mario movie, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of movies that seem kind of like that.
Well,
now, by the way, don't think I'm bashing on the autistic. I'm pretty sure I am the autistic, so I don't think I'm bashing on them. Don't worry. I try not to be offensive on this channel, as everybody can see.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, I try to be so
yeah.
PC. I'm PC as hell.
No.
PC as fuck.
Never.
Can't touch this. Fuck it. My apologies if you're losing brain cells while watching this stream. I didn't have many to begin with, so I apologize, you know. We got this nice truck here, alright? Shout out to the mod maker for making this mod for the dually version of this and everything. That's pretty cool. But the cooler part is the fact that they added my favorite thing into this game a while ago. Yeah, that's right. They added... What is this? That is a Sony Trinitron. That is for sure a Sony Trinitron. That is I would say a 1998. 1999. Yeah, definitely a Sony Trinitron. Based on the back, 100% that's a KV series Trinitron. Let's see. I can barely read a model number. 1998. I was right. I can't tell the serial number though. Oh, what are you? You're looks like a 27 or a 32 inch. I'd say compared to the truck, it might even be a 25 inch. I'd say a 25 or 27 inch actually. Yeah, Trinitron KV series. So there you go. If you wanted to know what the TV and BeamNG drive is, it is in fact a 25 or 27 inch Trinitron KV series. Well, they're all KV series. Trinitron, pretty standard looking stereo TV actually. Rip off of the Lego movie. Hey, Moltar, I think this dude got it on point. He says if there was a Roblox movie, it'd probably be like a rip off of the Lego movie, where they're like running around different worlds in Roblox and shit.
See, my thought was gonna be like Ready Player One, because Roblox really is just one of those where like you can throw every fucking thing at it, and don't get sued.
Yeah.
So it would just be like, hey, you remember all this shit? I can imagine that, but yeah, the pretty rip-off Lego movie would work.
100%. I think you got it like just about on point.
The
there.
Mega Bloks movie.
Yeah. There we go. By the way, early 1930s Ford versus Sony Trinitron KV 25 something or other. It's a pretty even match. It's a pretty even match.
That's why you wear helmets on the job site, even in the car.
Again.
Oh
man, I decked the tube!
Alright.
It's an EOL video. It's an EOL. We're just gonna... Yeah, there goes another Trinitron.
You know what you must do.
There we go. Oh, I know what I must do.
Piano.
I know what I must do. I know what I must do. I don't know if you've ever played BeamNG, Mr. Way Cool Dude, but this is probably the funniest thing in BeamNG to do. At least in my opinion. I mean, like, you know, I'm just a guy on YouTube. Don't listen to me. But, okay, just listen here, bud. Just listen here, bud. You know, I should probably, now that I think about it, mute the microphone, because that is a very distinct sound. There's a very distinct sound. Oh, it's my job. I work in the cannabis industry, by the way, for anybody who's wondering. So, yeah, it's my job, okay? What I'm doing is my job. The bowl needs to be packed right there. You suck.
Whoopsie.
Yeah, I work in the cannabis industry, for anybody who might want to know. And also for anybody who's been watching my channel for a long time. You guys are like, what? This guy works in the cannabis industry? I thought you hated weed. Yeah, no, it's kind of, I'm a cultivationist, so that's kind of a thing. Maybe I'll explain that in a different video. You guys want it explained in a different video? I don't know. That either might be something that'll get a lot of views, or it'll be something that'll be like absolutely.
Brag about your job.
Could you get out of here?
Brag about your job.
Can you just leave?
Yeah, fucking
Oh my
fireman.
god. This guy.
What do you mean? This guy?
This guy.
I see how it is.
This fucking guy, dude. This just dude. Fucking butt fuck.
But, I see.
Ugly looking fart.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Quite literally nothing.
Oh my god.
My hands are full.
Oh my god, you usually do that.
Yeah, right? It's pretty easy to do it.
Are you having fun? Are you having fun, chat? I hope you're having fun, because I know we're having fun.
It's just like one dude.
Well, maybe it's more than one. I'm not looking.
It could be more than one.
There could be like 2 dudes in this chat. I don't know.
Yeah, there could be a lurker.
Oh shit.
I'll fucking know.
Oh shit. I know there was one guy in the stream before that just wasn't saying anything.
Here, I'll join the
Here.
stream. Let me get on my phone.
Oh no, it is just one guy. Oh no.
I'll pity join the
It's
stream.
okay. It's okay, Way Cool Dude. If you're the only guy that loves me, that's fine. It's okay. It's just a little hard to take, okay?
Shut up. Fire bitch.
Oh my god. We're gonna drive this, this isn't a K car. What is this? It's like a mix between a GM and a Chrysler from the 80s. But not like a Chrysler K car. This is like, this is like a Dodge Dynasty. Like those pieces of crap. Except, you know, maybe this one doesn't have horrible surmounting issues out the ass. I'm just gonna drive it around and then, hey, you shut up back there!
Seems alright. Pretty okay.
It's pretty okay. I think it's pretty okay.
You can buff that up.
I have a very weird vaporizer.
Very weird vaporizer.
That's a very...
That's a doohickey, alright.
Yeah. Makes some strange noises. It's okay though. I'm a professional. It's okay.
Sure.
St. Patrick's Day is coming.
It is.
Oh, is it coming now? Is that right?
When the fuck was Easter supposed to happen? Has it even happened yet?
Was it supposed to?
There's still Easter shit up on the shelves, so presumably.
I don't remember.
We haven't gotten there yet, I think.
I think it's like
I think it might be.
I think it's like 2 days from now or some shit.
You would think you would say it somewhere around here. I don't think. Yeah, there's no Easter on this calendar. Where the fuck's Easter?
Ho-di-da-di-da, ho-di-da-di-da-di-da, ha-di-da-di-da-di-da.
I've definitely gone too far. That birthday.
Excuse me, chat. You very much excuse me. Canadian tobacco is... It's a little hardcore. It's a little hardcore. Let's see, what do I want to drive? I don't know. Moltar, what do I want to drive?
A piano.
That's not a car!
It can't be if you try.
I don't know. I can start doing these for like... You know what I think would be fun? It would be something that people might watch. Just me telling really in-depth stories while playing game. I know, I liked that when I was fucking growing up.
Fair enough.
Like, that's why I liked Blasphemous HD. Turns out he was a piece of shit.
Yeah, that kind of sucks, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
When did you figure out that he lived in the same place as you at the time?
Not long after he started his reaction channel.
Yeah,
Because that's when I was starting to get into the BHD Storytime stuff, and like he started like mentioning Vegas in some of his later stories, and I'm like, oh my god, hey!
And you know what? It makes sense because like if you watch the videos, you kind of recognize.
Yeah, dude. Once you actually start watching it, you're like, oh my god, yeah, that's definitely Vegas.
Yeah, you can hear it sometimes outside, like when cars pass by.
Hey, check this car out, dude.
What's up?
These things are badass.
Hey, what did you do, buddy?
It's like a late '80s luxury sport coupe.
Yeah.
But the thing is, the way it like lumbers around, it's like the Lincoln, but it's fast. So you can do shit like this. It'll turn. Oh, it's also front-wheel drive, which makes it handle kind of strange. Woo! Cutting them corners like it's nothing. And now see, this car is easy to drive even with a keyboard. I say as I plow it off the road. It's because it's got ABS and shit. So I can fucking slam on the brakes and it doesn't just spin me out. Whew! Yeah, I could rock this car though. Like I said, it barges around like the Lincoln does, but like it's kind of fast if I don't fly off the foot. Well, it's dead. Moltar, I died. Moltar, I died.
Yeah, I can tell.
Moltar, you bajingus dingus.
Huh.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Sorry, I'm busy staring at the on stream.
You fart.
Yeah, I've doubled the numbers, Malachi, and that's.
Hey, say something in the chat, Moltar.
No, why the fuck would I do that?
Moltard.
No, don't.
Retard. Uh-oh, class. Retard alert.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna try to drive this as fast as I can down that dirt road. Oh, crap. I'm gonna get banned off of YouTube. I just called you a retard.
Oh, that's fine.
It's okay.
We're a little stupid, that's all.
I'm not politically incorrect. I'm one of them, okay, YouTube?
No, it's... You're not trying to make money off any of this, you know.
No. Fuck no.
Who needs guidelines?
Who needs the fucking guidelines? I'm painting it all white.
I ain't spreading me butthole on live television.
Lord, some of these fucking streamers are.
Well, okay, name one streamer that's not that.
Belt down fiend.
I don't think she spreads her ass. I don't think she just spreads her anus.
I don't fucking know.
I don't.
That was just the first horror like streamer I could think of.
That might be slander, Malachi.
I don't give a shit. Don't attack Belle Delphine. How about that? Shut up. No, wait. I just remembered the loads on this thing just absolutely fuck up. They don't work. This mod is not proper.
Cool.
That's a good way to blow up your engine.
Good.
Thoughts on Steven Universe? Honestly, I didn't see much of it. I know that it got all left for a while, to say the least.
Kind of always was because of the team behind it.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, at first it was just kind of artsy-fartsy, like normal liberal stuff that I don't mind that much. It's whatever.
I really kind of wanted it to be like the pilot.
See, that was the time where I really wasn't watching much mini cartoons, except hilariously enough, My Little Pony.
I absolutely adored the pilot.
Oh wait, no, I do remember the pilot for
They
Steven
were like
Universe.
70s as fuck.
Oh, fucking shit. I'm dead.
Well, what were you?
Steven
You just drove off
honestly,
into that. That was you.
Like, as far as like the stuff that they pulled, I don't feel comfortable with that being in front of kids. Just period. Stop normalizing stuff like that. Like,
I mean,
all right, like 100%. I'm a Christian. I don't believe in the whole gay marriage thing. Period. Sorry, I don't. But as a show, like, it was artistically good for the most part. It seemed like a pretty good show. I think it was pretty competent. Like, I liked it.
I liked it.
I think it was like I'll respect it even if it wasn't my thing.
I think what really
it wasn't no fucking what was that, Uncle Grandpa or whatever.
Oh, come on.
This stupid ass show.
That was people liked that more in post, I believe.
I think so too. Like I heard that it really wasn't that bad. It was just dumb.
A lot of people at the time would have compared it to, like, if you remember Problem Solvers. That was a really bad one.
Yeah, I can't remember that one.
I guess you could see it as kind of like, you know, it's a bit different now. I think people would look back on it a little more affectionately, but I wouldn't say anyone would sit down and watch it.
See, my cartoons really cut off around the time of Regular Show and Adventure Time's like heyday.
Yeah.
Like, Regular Show and Adventure Time were the last shows that I was really kind of watching, and even then, I only remember about half of them.
Well, Adventure Time was around for a good while.
Well, they both were.
Yeah, because I remember being in like the middle of elementary school, like the first few episodes of Adventure Time, like the Lumpy Space episode.
Yeah, I remember that.
Like that, I can vividly remember as a child.
Yeah, I remember
being like as tall as like this fucking, you know, this desk. I was little.
I remember that because I still have that little 5-inch black and white TV.
Oh yeah.
Which would, you know, made it a little less colorful of a show.
Oh yeah. Oh well.
Yeah. But around the time of about halfway through Regular Show and Adventure Time, whatever.
I know.
About halfway through Regular Show and Adventure Time, I kind of dropped off of watching cartoons, and the next time I would pick up watching like cartoons was when I started like really watching My Little Pony, like watching it, and that would be around the time I started this channel. Funny enough.
And I just kept watching old cartoons because there's so many of them that I've never gotten to watch.
Yeah, to be fair, I really need to catch up because like I still haven't even seen season 9 of My Little Pony. There's a lot of shows, honestly, like I haven't seen, a lot of movies I haven't seen. I have a 36-inch JVC D-Series TV and I don't watch shit.
It's something I really never expected I'd get into, but after sitting down and actually watching it for the hell of it, fucking Transformers.
Really?
Yeah, I just didn't get the autism about it for a long time, and then.
But now you're watching it on the Roku channel.
Okay, yeah,
and stuff,
it's pretty fucking silly. I get it. Well, like, especially G1, where it's just.
You know, it's funny. I love cars and I love cartoons, but I'm not that big a fan of Transformers.
No, I feel it. Like
And I bet your dad's probably a fan of Transformers.
I have no. I mean, he probably watched the Michael Bay movies. I mean, he definitely.
Dad
My
again.
dad was like a Star Trek. My dad was a Star Trek and I guess Battlestar Galactica, which I didn't know about.
Yeah, and then I was raised with Grandpa, so he was like Popeye and Tom and Jerry and shit.
Yeah, of course.
Which I was also like Popeye and Tom and Jerry and shit. It was great.
Popeye, Tom and Jerry. Oh, that Betty Boop was pretty good too. I remember a time when she was really obese and she had to work out and her asshole wasn't
Can you not? Actually, yes, can you? Please do. Keep going. Never mind. Keep going. It's hilarious.
Yeah, I like that Betty Boop.
All right, let's see how fast I could throw a V8 50s car around here and see if I don't crash it. Do you think I'll crash it? I'm gonna crash it.
Hey. I finally finished restoring my nice, fancy classic car. Now it's time to take it for a drive. Where's the automatic?
Well, I didn't make it very far.
You suck. I mean, I'll probably just.
I'll try again.
Drive.
Amazing World of Gumball. Okay, I will admit, I love that show. At the time, I didn't like it. Okay,
yeah, right?
At the time, I really didn't like it. I did not. But later on, I would say around 2018, 19, maybe even 2020, it started airing on Cartoon Network like non-stop, right, as reruns. And I watched it then, and I fell in love with it. It's just, like, the artistic style is amazing. Like, the fact that they make all the live-action, different animations all work with each other and shit. Like, kudos to the animators and stuff. They're great. They're awesome people. And they worked with what I've heard is animator hell to make that show. And not only is it well animated, but the characters are great. The storylines for the episodes are great. I mean, it goes everything from like kind of serious to like episodes where I'm really trying not to piss myself laughing. Like, I'm sure you probably remember the episode of them driving with no car, racing each other in midair. I was laughing my like the whole way through that episode. So Amazing World of Gumball, like 11 out of 10. Great fucking show. And I encourage anybody, child or adult, to watch that show. You'll be falling off the couch laughing. No! Cadillacs don't handle very well. I've at least made it almost all the way around the track.
Yeah,
this is not a track. Let's see, I can get something kind of similar to a Lincoln, I think.
Lincoln adjacent.
Let me see, what would be similar to a Lincoln? Would really probably be the Grand Marshal here, which is kind of a basis off the Panther platform. At first I really didn't like Gumball because I was right at the transitionary period from being like a kid to like starting to become a teenager. So I was right at that phase where my brain was starting to go, oh, I don't like kid stuff. I fucking hate kid stuff.
And Amazing World,
and Amazing World of Gumball was just absolutely bubbly and cute and
so
fucking.
On every initial impression, you go,
so I'm like, my nuts are too big for this. I can't watch this.
I'm gonna sit here and listen to a podcast.
Yeah, stupid adolescent kid stuff.
Yeah.
But as soon as my brain stopped doing that and I got to be a real adult about it, I was like, wow, this show is cute and bubbly and awesome. Yeah. Funny that the same kid that would reject Amazing World of Gumball for that would watch My Little Pony.
Yeah, right.
Like, I don't know, a couple of years later.
Yeah. Evidently, the priorities shifted quickly, but that's fine.
Yeah, well, I had to grow up quickly, and before long, I was just like, I want to escape this horrible reality I live in. Give me anywhere but here.
Give me the ponies, I'll take them.
Give me the ponies. Yeah, I didn't like Gumball at first because it's a cute, bubbly show. And, like, you can contrast that with regular show, which is, like, seriously just teenager stoner humor put into a show. And, like, I like the regular show vibe better at the time. Now I like them both. Regular show's relatable as shit, and Gumball just makes me laugh. So, honestly, Cartoon Network, they have hit the ball out of the park a lot. Like a lot over the last decade and a half.
I think what really helped was a little bit of influence from like the Adult Swim wing and the idea of being able to accept a lot of unorthodox ideas.
Well, yeah, because they had a whole. It's like as they had it set up so as the day went on, it would go from really kid-like stuff to like teenager stuff to the point where you get into night and then it turns into Adult Swim and it's just
parents
raunch.
would probably just watch,
Yeah, and like by the time you hit 2 a.m., it's just absolute raunch.
Yeah, but what I'm referring to is like Adult Swim had the philosophy, especially early on, of just adopting any idea someone would take, and it led to some both really good ideas and some really strange ones, like Xavier Renegade Angel.
That's a weird one.
Especially. Well, blatant one was Minority, where all the superheroes are just caricatures of different races.
Oh, it's horrible.
Yeah, dude, like a Jewish wizard guy. Oh, dude, it was crazy.
It's terrible.
Oh, dude. Yeah. Once again, that's what the consequence of being able to accept that many options is. You're going to get some pretty foul ones, but you get some pretty good ones too. Mm-hmm. And I think Cartoon Network, obviously in a more limited capacity, can do that. And Gumball at least.
Ooh!
Oh, Jesus. fast were you going?
Oh, like 75?
Oh. This is one
That's
time.
how bad the pothole could have ended.
Yeah, Jesus. Yeah.
Yeah. We're good. It's a Ford product.
Yeah,
We're good. We're good. Well, it actually looks more like a GM product, I'm going to be fair here. I won't lie. Inside and out, this looks a little bit more like a Caprice. But it lasts like a fucking Victoria does. But I was saying, Cartoon Network has hit it out of the park. Like,
yeah, during that time.
10 plus times out in the last decade and a half.
They've had
it's
problems,
amazing.
granted. Like,
Granted, yeah.
A lot of people, of course, greatly criticize.
But look at Nickelodeon by comparison.
Well, you know, I don't know how many pedophiles have been ousted in Cartoon Network.
Hey, hey.
Just saying.
I'm pretty sure you have to call them something different on this platform.
PDF files.
Something. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, dude.
Just keep it a little cool. I'm surprised my channel has no strikes considering.
You're not big enough, I think.
Yeah, but even so, like, Rocky's channel's gotten attacked a few times. But I think it's because he's political as hell online. I'm not. I don't care.
Yeah.
I got in and out of that world so fast it was a blink of an eye to me. Oh, Texas, USA. That's a fun mod map. There's this one road on this map that's just like absolute hell. Trying to go down it fast is just good luck. Good fucking luck. But let's see. Hey, Moltar. Out of all the cartoons that came out in the 2010s era, what is your favorite one? Because, like, you know mine. It's My Little Pony. But
what came out 2010s? Because obviously my memory is a bit blurred, so I could be referring to shit that's really...
Like, okay, so you got, let's see. The Loud House came out then. Adventure Time came out then. Regular Show came out then. Fucking... all the aforementioned shows we literally just mentioned, Uncle Grandpa Steven Universe, fucking Gravity Falls came out then. Shit,
yeah, there's a lot.
Breadwinners, it came out then.
Oh yeah, I can't believe you remembered Breadwinners.
I remember for being on a bunch of terrible lists. That's the only reason I remember it.
Oh, God, there must have been something I really liked. What did I like go gaga about?
I don't know. I know you go Cocoa for Cocoa Puffs, but that's about it.
That is not true.
That's not true. This is slander.
I like Cocoa Puffs.
Star vs. the Forces of Evil came out then. I never watched that show. I heard it was really good. I saw the animation style was a little bit Cal Art Studios-ish.
I mean,
and
that was
like,
early on, so not everybody criticized it for that. A lot of people liked it.
I don't know. By the time I started getting back into cartoons, like that Cal Art Studio stuff was just everywhere. And I'm like, you ruined it. It was cool at first. You ruined it.
As a kid, I suffered from, like, broadcaster loyalty, so I was mostly a Cartoon Network kid and Adult Swim.
I'm a Cartoon Network kid. You fucking 80s, 90s
Yeah,
kid.
right. It really does sound like that when you say it like that. But that's what That's what it is, and that's the best way to communicate it.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna fuck this minivan up.
Oh yeah, dude.
We'll send it. Let's create Stardust here.
You know what would really be nice?
Gold metallic. I think that actually would be what my color of my van is.
Yeah, just can't have it sunbaked.
Oh, you watch me.
I burp into the mic.
Yeah, that is my van.
Yeah, it just needs the more brick shape.
Let's see. Paint design. Yeah. But yeah, what's your favorite
Cartoon from
that back then? Because like My Little Pony's mine,
Yeah.
and if it's not My Little Pony, that becomes a good question. It becomes a much better question when I discount My Little Pony because like it just rises above.
I really am thinking hard on it. What was I obsessed with? It could have been Sonic X, maybe.
Really?
I did like.
You're a Sonic X kid.
I only fucking watched. That's the only reason I ever went on fucking the channel that it was on.
Okay.
That's the only reason. I would show up and watch it directly.
I would show up.
Yeah, exactly. Otherwise, I wasn't in the room. I went ahead. My room's like I got my toys in my room, but I just take those out of my room and fucking do them in the dirt. It's cool.
Right.
Yeah, play in the dirt.
All right. Yeah, my favorite cartoon from then, other than My Little Pony, oh, fuck. Honestly, Gravity Falls was kind of dope, but it was overhyped after a while.
Yeah.
It really was after a while.
It's the product of a fan base getting too big. There's going to be really obnoxious people.
Oh, I mean, it happened with My Little Pony,
Yeah,
but I was like in the middle of it, so I didn't care.
Happens. There's plenty of My Little Pony fans that are just obnoxious.
Oh, God, I know.
There's plenty of, like...
I'm a brony. I have to deal with the moniker of being one.
I remember...
It's honestly, it's worse today than ever. Like,
well, yeah, because
when it was happening, like, you had, like, most people kind of understood because it was popping up on the internet all the time. Now most people have forgotten, other than the people that are, so.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. You get a lot of people that are just like, huh? Like it's 2010 all over again.
Right.
My favorite, oh man, what was my favorite show?
I like how I mentioned I had broadcast loyalty to Cartoon Network, but then I immediately listened to something that wasn't on Cartoon Network. Come to think of it, I was on Boomerang a lot.
Well, yeah, but that doesn't work because it's all like cartoons with the fucking 60s.
Tom and Jerry, fucking.
What's your favorite cartoon? Fucking Popeye, duh.
Yeah, dude, Tom and Jerry. That one where he fucking gets hit with a goddamn pan and he's shaped like the pan, dude. That's fucking sick.
Look. Only my OGs will get this, but Aluvetta, Jonti, Aluvetta, Jonti, I don't know the rest of the song.
Yeah, I do, yeah, sorry.
You French bitch.
It's like the little to any French I know. Is that song?
You French bitch.
Yeah.
Sorry about any of my French viewers. It's just in America, okay, we have this culture where we don't like the French.
Everyone hates on the French. The French hate on the French. The French hate on the French people. Do you want to know why it's like that, Malachi?
Why?
Because the French really hate the French people in Paris.
Oh.
It's like being an American and thinking everybody
is from LA.
Yeah, or New York or something like that. Yeah, it's like assuming, and it's true sometimes, or thinking every American is like, I don't know, from like, I don't know, it's a terrible city in the South. Atlanta, Georgia. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
Atlanta.
There's a lot of cultures out there in America, so and honestly, I think most other countries do kind of recognize that.
Hey, there's a cool question, Mr. Way Cool Dude. If you're still with us, where are you from? If you don't mind asking, or you don't mind me asking, and I don't mean like that the LA way. I don't mean like what neighborhood you're from. I don't bang.
What's that you rip, huh?
Yeah, I don't bang. I mean like, are you from America?
Hey.
Are you from like the Netherlands?
That's a wild guess.
I had a couple subscribers from the Netherlands.
Homie could be like from fucking like.
I have like actually a fairly like worldwide.
Yeah, you don't know.
Maybe
Maybe he's from Atlanta. Now he's pissed. You know.
He's just like, bro, I'm from LA.
What the fuck, man?
Like, god damn it! From the U.S. Yes.
All my family's from those places.
Well, happy days. You're here in America. Ooh. How do you feel about the?
Don't talk about politics.
The state of America, just in general, right now. Because honestly, like, love it or hate it, it's crazy times.
Obviously, we're in.
But like deeper opinions than I love it or I hate it, because there's obviously nuance to everything. This is a crazy freaking world we live in right now, isn't it?
I mean, we just talked about the Minecraft movie.
Well, yeah, but like that's the Minecraft movie. We're not on that anymore. This van is gonna overheat. And I am surprised how good it is taking this road. Most cars bounce off the road by now. This thing's actually... Look at this fuck. It's tanking it like Stardust would.
Keep it going.
This motherfucker. It's tanking it, dude.
Yeah, just let it explode.
I'm flooring it.
Yeah, I know you are.
Going as fast as I can.
Otherwise, number wouldn't go up more.
The Netherlands flag's the first flag with a red, white, and blue color scheme.
Ah, that's cool.
Is that right?
Props.
Well, damn, we stole it from the Netherlands.
Everyone stole it from the Netherlands. Yeah, first. Yeah, I've seen that before. Sure.
Ah!
They love their red.
Go the other way. Go the other one!
Is red, white, and blue like the most common colors for flags? It feels like it.
I mean, I think so because they stand out against each other so well and look good.
Yeah, America, France, Netherlands, England.
This man is not happy. Poor Caravan.
I'm sure there's plenty more. I think Cuba. I think the Philippines.
Cuba's kind of off.
Just everybody look like everybody.
I think you're thinking of Puerto Rico's flag. Cuba's flag is like that weird baby blue and shit.
No, that's Argentina. I think.
All right. So we're looking it up right now. Right now, we're looking it up. Okay. Yeah. Gonna do this. Let me see if the chat can see what I'm seeing. We're gonna look this up right now. Nope. Wait. Is it? Can it? I don't know. No, it's just black screen for you guys.
That's
all right. Well, I'm just looking stuff up. So don't fret, guys, or guy, or how many people? I got one guy in here. It's probably still just.
Don't these get
just
saved?
My awesome dude, way cool dude. Yeah, people will see it later.
Yeah, so then you can be talking in
let's
post.
see. Argentina flag. You stupid motherfucker!
What? That's baby blue!
But look at it. Alright, Cuba. Okay, so that is the
red, white, and blue, yeah.
Well, where's the... Okay, so Puerto Rico... Am I thinking of Puerto Rico? How do you spell Puerto Rico? Puerto... Yeah, there we go. Puerto Rico. There we go. Am I thinking it? Puerto Rico?
Yeah, it's
just slightly brighter.
It's Cuba's flag inverted.
I feel Minecraft movie actually indirectly connects the state of America because of the rampant consumerism and people mindlessly following brands and companies.
Pretty common, right?
Actually, a pretty good statement.
I mean, well said, right?
I will actually state that Mr. Way Cool Dude just stated, and I feel the Minecraft movie actually indirectly connects to the state of America because of the rampant consumerism and people mindlessly following brands and companies. I actually really like that. Because it's true. I mean
granted, consumerism works best on children.
It does, but
they pick Jack Black because millennials are gonna be like, Jack Black. I gotta get the
thing is why I say he's so right is because like look at the way our older generation acts now. Mm-hmm. Like I've seen plenty of Gen Xers who have like tons of little figurines and Funko Pops and stuff everywhere, which I'm not discounting. Like, okay, if you like something, go ahead, collect it, whatever.
Yeah.
But like, holy crap, dude, your entire house should not look like a man cave.
It looks
like my own father's house looks like that in certain spots. And I'm like, Dad, you're 50. You're not 25. I'm 23, 22.
Yeah.
How old am I?
Yeah, and you've got...
I'm 20-something.
Yeah,
and even I'm like, that looks kind of dumb.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, and you've got, like, pictures of your family and...
Yeah, like, I got pictures of friends and family.
You've got the setup of, like, a man who's, like, in his 50s.
You know, this is something that, you know what, might as well talk about it on stream, right?
I guess.
Okay, so... what me and Moltar have been talking about earlier today, actually... hundreds of dollars monthly on Funko Pops. Yeah, I've heard of that.
Ugh.
Like, it's for real. People do spend that kind of money.
That's like an addiction at that point.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess any hobby can become addiction if you put it that way, or if you push it to that point. If that's your source of dopamine. I mean, obviously more people are drinking and smoking and I don't know, getting their balls hit with a baseball bat, stuff like that. You know.
What is wrong with you?
I'm just saying, people get their likes from everything.
Me and Moltar were talking earlier about what's happening in America today. Why are we experiencing this massive shift towards traditionalism? And the way I can state it best, excuse me for the coughing. The way I can state it best is it seems like what we have is a generation now, my own generation, you know, our Gen Zers out there represent, and they split into three separate categories. those who were raised by their parents, of which most of didn't have the best parents. I'm not going to say every Gen Zer's biological parents are terrible. There are some, like my friend Moltar over here, which actually have fantastic parents that seem to do a great job. But it seems like the majority of Gen Z and our parents were horrible, and those of us who were raised by them didn't get much. We got lessons of destruction and drugs and just do what you want, and it's very screwy. You have another category of Gen Zers who are just parentless. And goodness gracious, I can't drive. That are just entirely parentless, pretty much raised by society itself, and those are the worst off of us. And then you have the ones of us that were raised by grandparents, older generation, the people that were willing to pick up the slack. That's the category I fall into. And a lot of us seem to yearn for this idea, this image of America and of life and society as it used to be and how it's supposed to be and how it no longer is. Like myself, I'm a Christian man. I believe in the idea of a man and a woman, creating offspring and a life together and growing old together and being happy. And I've seen it happen. I've seen the success of that. But it's something that almost seems to not exist anymore. And I know I'm not alone in saying that the way America used to look, the way society used to look, it's a lot more appealing. We used to have communities. We used to know our neighbors. We used to really interact with each other. It seems like the age of the internet, smartphones, and really the general destruction of our country through outsourcing of jobs and quality of life. What's the opposite of improvements? Quality of life destructions? What? Detriment, yeah. Quality of life detriment. I wouldn't say the 1950s nuclear family, because that in itself was an image. The 1950s nuclear family didn't really, it existed in a small capacity. But, you didn't have rows and rows and rows and rows of just beautiful houses with families in them and brand new cars. That was an image in itself. It was propaganda to help us win the Cold War. But overall, the society, I would say that we had around the turn of the century, the late 1800s, early 1900s, where you had mostly households of families who were in small communities, and you would have maybe 2 to 3 generations living under the same roof. You would have, mom, dad, and their kids, as well as their parents, all living under the same roof. All of that knowledge culminated in one household, and it led to people that were smart. There were problems. We had morality issues at the time, especially with violence towards spouses and violence towards children and animals and minorities and most other things. We were violent. But overall, it still seemed to work better than today, because we still have violence problems towards minorities, spouses, children, and the likes. The only difference is now they get prosecuted for it occasionally. But it still happens. And society around those problems looks terrible compared to what it used to look like. We used to drive in what looked like spaceships, well-built, steel-clad spaceships, while the rest of the world could barely have television. And while those days are long past over and we can't bring them back, we can bring ourselves into a new era where we're just as powerful. And it all starts with just being strong as people. It doesn't start with technology or innovation or any of that. It starts with people that are actually willing to tolerate each other, work with each other, and band together whenever there's a problem. Because that's what makes America so formidable as a country. Nobody wants to mess with us. because they know that we would ram guns up their asses and send them packing. Doesn't matter whose military or people you send us, we'll kill them. And that's just the reality of the situation. But the weaker we get, the less that image sticks. And that's why I believe the traditionalism that we used to have, the God-fearing American household, it's what we need to return to, because it was strong and very, very hard to rock. It's very, very hard. I'm sure anybody has met a religious zealot before, somebody who is extremely involved in whatever faith that they believe in, and no dissing towards those people. They're cool in most cases. But there's no rocking their belief. You can't in any way shake how they feel and what makes them happy. And there's nothing wrong with that. We used to pretty much be like that as a society. We are America. We are the best. Get out of our way. And we won't have any problems here. If you get out of our way, we will help you. If you don't get out of our way, we'll run you over. It's as simple as that. And it's something I think, can return to if we collectively as a whole in society decide that we'd rather have better men than better phones. I mean, honestly, if we just put the technology down and actually learn, it's just what we need to do. See you, my friend. Phone needs to charge, I understand. Plus, it's getting late. So you have yourself a good one. I hope you enjoyed the stream. What time even is it? 7:54? It's not that bad for us, but we're also on the West Coast.
Right.
It's pretty early for us, but for like 90% of the country, it's not. Are you still on the stream?
Me? Yeah.
Mm.
Maybe. Well, I closed the app, so maybe not.
Well, see, YouTube used to tell you like who's actually in the stream.
Actively, right?
Yeah, it used to tell you that,
I
but
think
it doesn't
for privacy
anymore.
reasons they stopped doing that though. Like I don't even think, at least on my phone I can't like go onto people's like accounts. I don't think.
Let's see. I think I had up to 3 viewers at one point. Yay. Average view duration, the average person is staying for about 8 minutes, which is not bad. That's longer than I usually watch most streams.
Right.
So I'm actually doing pretty good. Yeah, it is cool that like these streams get saved for later and shit, because it's good stuff for people to go to bed to. That's what I usually did. That like when I was a kid, especially. Now, like I'm a fuck. I'm usually so fucking tired. By the time I get home, I don't have time to watch something.
Yeah, or the news is playing or something.
Yeah, I'm an old fart. Sorry for all the chirping of a lighter. Cigars like to go out a lot. And it means that oftentimes you end up relighting them a lot. Or try to turn around and not just immediately wreck the car like I've been doing for like the last 10 minutes. I've been in the same car just continuously wrecking it and resetting it for like 10 minutes. Barely getting like 100 yards in the process. Duke boys are at it again. Moltar, why do you look the way you do? Wee! Wee! Do you like it when you accidentally die?
Oh, dude. Oh, fuck.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, should I buy a picture of Melody?
No!
No? You don't think I should get like this? How's it called?
I'm good. I am so heavily good on that, honestly. Because I'm not a fucking communist, Dale. I am not a goddamn commie. Heck off, commie.
I just find it funny to have pictures. It'd be pretty good. I think it's good. It's a great idea to have as many possible pictures.
Dude, I'd rather go Kanye style and have a picture of Hitler.
I guess. Yeah, that would be great.
It would.
Or have a picture of Hitler and like have like a frame of it hanging off the picture.
Oh my god.
Yeah, dude, it'd be great.
All my subscribers would be like, what the hell is that? More videos to come, by the way, guys. I actually have a few that have already been recorded. It's just like finding out when to upload them, or if I even want to in a lot of cases. Because there's a lot of videos that are just kind of one take, shake and bake. Bleh. And now that I've edited a video or two, you know, I kind of want to keep that quality going, and some of the lower quality content I think needs to kind of just get thrown out the window. So, you know, I mean, I did upload that short the other day, which is kind of funny. Oh goodness gracious, Moltar, I'm trendy. I did a short. I did a YouTube short. I'm trendy as fuck. Man, I am beating the shit out of this car. It's okay. 70s cars are cool. I will admit, it can't quite take it as well as the van. It's still taking it pretty well though, and a little faster. Suck it, modern technology! They just kind of kicked into overdrive at 100 and something. Cruising. Bless you, mother.
Oh, my brain.
His brain.
My brain's melting.
His brain.
Oh.
Having fun. I am surprised, dude. I can stream BeamNG Drive with the secondary monitor, with the chat pulled up and everything, and I'm just good. The benefit of CRTs, because if I had modern displays, no fucking way would I be able to do this. I'd be all at 1080p on both monitors or whatever. It'd just be terrible. Computers do not like it when you try to do that, in most cases. Until the car brakes, which it doesn't seem to want to. Fairly straight stops, Motor Week style. Ugh, that ass goes swinging around. Alright, and with that, and this fucked up car, I think I'm gonna need an alignment soon. I'm gonna end this stream here. I hope you guys enjoyed. Cool that I have like 2 viewers and stuff.
Right.
But I'm gonna end the stream here. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed us bumblefucking around for a while. And expect more of this, because it's just something I can passively do while I'm waiting to do other things. So have fun, guys. I'll see you in the next one. End the stream.